All right. Hi, Cancer, and thank you so much for tuning in to Intuitive Collections. This is going to be your weekly reading for March 24th through the 30th. Again, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Cancer, basically, how I read my readings is that I do a tarot spread followed by oracle cards. Your spread is going to basically start from the beginning of the week, moving on to the end of the week. I consider myself an intuitive empath. I don't really hear messages yet directly. Some people can actually audibly hear people. It's more of an energy feeling, and that's how I pick up on certain things. I have to say that Cancer, this is a good week for you. It is. But what I'm picking up on is that I do feel like there are people around you who will or may try to take advantage of you. And what I first felt is, don't come for me or for my journey. So that's how I think you're feeling this week, because the week is like beautiful. It goes on. There's a lot of self-happiness. You're happy with yourself. You're happy with others. And then the end of the week, you end up with this Five of Swords rooted by the Queen of Swords. And you can see in the colors, it's like this light, jovial feeling, and then this darkness. So we're going to get into that. I will say that my readings are usually general readings. This time for Cancer, I'm picking up a lot on relationship. And actually, I'll go to one of your oracle cards on already. This is from your spirit guide. It says relationships. Relationships are just a mirror, images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself. And that is so important. We'll get back to that in a minute. As well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So, I'm trying to figure out, because I'm receiving a whole bunch of messages, how I want to move through. So I think I'll just go from the beginning to the end of the week. We start off with the Nine of Pentacles rooted by the King of Wands. To me, this is a very independent woman who's happy and content with her life. And then this is the King of Wands. This is a man who is educated, knowledgeable, and charismatic. And I feel like for those who this is pertaining, that love, romance, relationship reading, it's like this person who's independent meets this very charismatic person. All right. But this could also be reading that, I don't know, you're very strong in your convictions, very strong in your environment, and you're feeling really independent and safe right now, Cancer. And that's very good. Safe in your finances, safe in your life, and you set really great boundaries. We move on to Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. Temperance is all about patience, finding that balance between the fire and the water, on contemplation. And then rooted by the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. So there's a lot of balance that's going on right now. It's telling you to be patient on what you're receiving and what you're giving. When I see this as a Six of Pentacles upright, to me it means giving. Reversed, it means receiving. So it's like don't take too much of anything. And don't take too much of someone's word, how much you feel about someone. Don't take it for granted. That's what I want to say right there. Because we're going into the Fool rooted by the Lovers. The Fool is all about a new beginning, a new journey. And then the Lovers is all about that perfect situation, that perfect commitment that you've always wanted. It's just that complete balance that you've always wanted. And it's very good. I mean, I can't say anything bad about your whole week and your whole reading, because I feel like there's a lot of things like you're stable with yourself, you're stable with your surroundings, everything's good, you have a balance, you have feelings, and then you meet this freaking Five of Swords rooted by the Queen of Swords. It's as if someone comes in and wrecks it for you. Five of Swords is all about betrayal, mental betrayal. What you thought was going good is not. And it could very well be this male, the Lovers, comes in, stabs you in the back, and takes 3 swords. And I pray that's not true, and I hope that doesn't sound too dramatic. And then the Queen of Swords she's about truth. I mean, she is a businesswoman, and I see that a lot. I see this strong businesswoman that just comes in, and maybe it's you. If you're a woman that has your own business, you're stable in your boundaries, like I said in the beginning, you're saying don't come for me and don't come for my life because I have it going on. And I think that's good, but I just want to say that I just have to say what I'm feeling, that I feel like with the Fool, a Cancer sign is being a little bit too naive. I feel like Cancers, you're very loving, you're very caring, you may want to fix people, but don't let anybody take advantage of you. The Fool, it's like you're seeing everything that you want to see in this person, and they're so great, and you're stable and perfect yourself, and you're looking for that person to complete you, or that thing to complete you, that job to complete you. You complete yourself. And in the law of attraction, if you ever work with trying to manifest things, you can never really get what you want until you're happy with your current situation. And a lot of times, people can see your insecurities and can see that you don't have a lot of self-love, and they can prey on that. They can come for you. They can betray you. And they can hurt you. So I want to get into the oracle cards a little bit. I hope I'm not being too much of a Debbie Downer. I just have to say what I feel and I see. I think you are okay. I think you are great, Cancer, financially and emotionally. But I do think that some people around you see that and could come and try to take advantage of you. We'll go first to this oracle card, self-love. Today I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and appreciate the purity of my soul. I take the time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself, and I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. And that's what I see a lot of, is you being grateful for who you are. Previously, who was it? Who did I just do? Gemini. Gemini had a very self-nurturing, self-reflecting week. And I see that a lot in you too. I see this you're content right now. You're happy with the way things are going. There's nothing out of balance. And you're good. And it's good to love yourself and take care of yourself. So that message is coming through. I will say at the bottom of the deck, I had the Seven of Swords. Again, that's some kind of betrayal, some kind of escapism, some kind of mistrust. The Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles. I will say this. Come in, meditate, pray. Meditate on the people that you're surrounding yourself with. That's a good tip for this week. Every single person that is close to you in your life, and include family members, meditate on them, think about them, and Queen of Pentacles, do they bring value to your life? And in what way do they bring value to their life? And if you see that they don't, or if you see that they mostly Six of Pentacles reverse take from your life, and there's not a good balance, then maybe something you need to not necessarily let go, but put at a distance, because you don't know what they're capable of. You don't know how they're feeling. Before I was talking about this relationships cards, relationships are just mirror images of your own life. Okay, so it ties back into that self-love. You know, what are you really looking for? And you really shouldn't be looking for, that's a judgment. I'll take this back. It would be helpful for you not to look for things that are outside of you. You know, be happy and content with yourself and know that you can't change others. I got two other ones. Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. And that's what I mean. There's this feeling at the beginning where everything's okay. Your logical mind may be telling you, you know, everything's perfect, everything's dandy. And then this Five of Swords come in, and five is the number of challenges, redirection. This Five of Swords comes in and says, think about that again. It could be anything. Love, money, career. And then just ask. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. That was from Spirit Guides. And then this card is from Archangel Michael. Prayer will help this situation. Dear God, Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe the situation that you need a divine intervention in, and you may find exactly what divine intervention you need in by the end of the week. I welcome your help and trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and I ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. So at the beginning of the week, what I will say, so that this Five of Swords and this Queen of Swords is not a real heavy hitter and any surprise by the end of the week, I will say take the time to evaluate the people and the circumstances that are around you. Every single one, family and friends, not just the people who, well, you already know the people who are not for your highest good. Evaluate all of them and say, do they bring peace and balance to my life? Is this an equal give and receive type of relationship? Once you understand that, then you can determine, and it may be a hard conclusion to come to, you know, if you need to put some people at a distance and let some people go. And if you are feeling that, then, you know, turn to, you know, the universe, God, Jesus, angels, your spirit guides, and talk to them. That's what they're asking you. To come to us, talk to us. What's really going on? Why did this hurt you in such a way? Because you are such a beautiful person. You have so much to give. You know, look at your own soul. It's just pure. It's nothing but love and light. Why don't you see that in yourself? And be happy with yourself. I think you're great. So, Cancer, I hope I did not scare you. This week is really going to be fine. It's really going to be fine. It's just, you know, it's just that ending that I'm not too happy about. But that ending is just mental contemplation that you're going to have to ask yourself, and you're going to have to pray about and figure out how to move forward. Please comment down below, like this video, and subscribe. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm really excited about our community. I have monthly videos coming up. I like to do videos each week. I try to do one each day. And you can follow me on Intuitive Collections on Instagram as well. I do have a store. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, just email intuitivecollections@gmail.com. And I wish you the best week, Cancer. Thank you so much.